All right, I'm standing on the side of a busy road here. You can hear a lot of the cars going by and a little dangerous, but I wanted to get you guys a shot of the beginning of Halloween 3, Harry Grimbridge, where he ends up in the junkyard. That's where he gets attacked. He's being followed by Connell Cochran's minions because he knows too much. And he's carrying along one of these bad boys in his hand because it's the proof that he needs to show what his evil plans are. So unfortunately for Harry, he doesn't quite make it out and he ends up behind me over here in this junkyard. You can see it behind me here. He does make it up the road to the gas station, which I will show you guys shortly. He makes it there, and that's kind of end game. He gets taken to the hospital by what a wonderful gas station attendant who to take care of him like that. Takes him to the gas station and then to the hospital, and that's where things kick off with Dr. Dan Chalice. And unfortunately, one of the robot minions comes in and, as you know, gives him a little bit of a head massage, I guess, or you should say he crushes his skull in. So, very cool. That's where this happens, in this junkyard right here in this very scene. So let's see if we can get to the bridge where we first see him running. So let's go check that out. There's the bridge that he runs under. Very busy, a lot of cars. Such an epic scene in the movie from Halloween 3. And then of course the junkyard. All right, here we are. Behind me is the gas station from Halloween 3. This is featured in the ending of the film and at the beginning of the film. This film was directed by Tommy Lee Wallace. I believe Joe Dante was originally tapped to direct it, but it was filmed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who, as you may know, worked on the production design and everything for John Carpenter's Halloween. He had his hand in that a lot. He even he did the It miniseries. He even played Michael Myers in the scene where Michael is breaking through the closet trying to get Laurie. So a lot of history with Tommy Lee Wallace. A lot of people hate on Halloween 3 because it doesn't have Michael. But, if you watch it with an open mind as a standalone film, if it was just called Season of the Witch, I think it would get a lot more attention. Over the years, it has really grown and people really do love the movie now. A lot of Halloween fans. I personally love the movie. It's one of my most watched movies. I love Tom Atkins. A lot of the actors from the original Halloween are even in the film. And there's cameos and stuff like that. Even Dick Warlock, who plays the Shape, Michael Myers in Halloween 2, plays one of the minions of the, one of the robots in the film. So, Dean Cundy, cinematographer for Halloween 1 and 2. Hey, wait a second. Hold on a second. Guys, we just want to make sure the big giveaway doesn't happen anytime soon. Sean over here is struggling. I think what we did is we brought our little satellite TV in the phone in the car, and they happened to play the Silver Shamrock commercial. So Sean's over there freaking out, but very, very cool to be here at this spot of history. Tom Atkins, such a great actor. The Fog, Creep Show, Night of the Creeps. And then over here is where Harry Grimbridge, he comes running at the beginning to this gas station where he gets help, where he's seeking help. He's saying they're coming to kill us all. And as you saw, Sean's hand, he's gripping this Halloween mask. And on the back of it, it just so happens that they are trying to kill all these kids with this big giveaway. It's got robots, it's got a lot of interesting stuff going on, an interesting plot for sure, but over time, this movie has really gained a lot of fandom. And to me especially, I've grown to love it. It's a great film. Let's go up and take a closer look and see this infamous gas station where the end of the world was basically stopped by Tom Atkins. Or it's controversial. People ask Tom Atkins, or people want to know, did Dan Chalice, did Chalice succeed or not? Leave a comment if you think he succeeded or not stopping the last commercial from killing everybody. Some people say yes, and some people say no, and people say in the novelization he fails, but Tom Atkins himself did an interview, but according to Tom Atkins, he believes he was successful in stopping the end of the world. This movie has a lot of inspiration from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I think they even named the town after the film. It's very similar to that. It's just, I think it's very well done for for what it is. Great music, great cinematography from Dean Cundy, and you know, for what it is, it's a wonderful Halloween themed film. So let's go ahead and keep walking up here and let's take a look. The gas station, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. So check this out. There's a piece of history right here. This is from across the street. There's the original gas station. Is that from like the early 1900s?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Have you lived over here before?
No.
Wow.
This is when the gas station is in service.
Oh wow. This is where Chalice comes in, and there's a few things. Obviously, it's run down. It's fenced off and everything like that. This is a pretty historic part of history right here. You can see the door has been kind of walled off. The entrance is a little different. The gas station pumps are no longer there. And he says that they're coming to kill us all. In a little while, he was dead. I don't know what the hell is going on, to quote Dan Chalice. And then he meets up with Allie Grimbridge, the daughter of Harry, who died at the hospital. And I just got to say, what a wonderful, wonderful doctor he is. He goes to the funeral. He goes on this wild goose chase to try to track things down. And he teams up with the daughter just to figure this out, because he's just trying to figure it out. So I just, pretty cool cast characters and everything. And Tom Atkins is just great. Stacey Nelkin is wonderful in this film as well. But that's it right there. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. And here it is. I wish it wasn't gated off like this. If I can get closer, I would, but there's only so much I can do. But here it is. There's the garage. There's the AC. Here's some of the entrance over there. Let's get a little bit closer over here. And there it is. That's where Dan Chalice went in there. He learned about the evil plot from Connell Cochran, and he took action and called the stations to shut the commercial off immediately. And the question is, again, did he succeed? And personally, I know it's left to interpretation, but I like to think that he did. I don't like to think too morbidly, especially for the kids involved. But what a wonderful spot here, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I think an underrated movie that's finally grown gotten some attraction over years of time. So yeah, if you haven't seen Halloween 3 in a while, I recommend checking it out. Just make sure you're not wearing your silver shamrock masks while the commercial is playing. You don't want anything bad to happen.